Alright everyone, welcome back to more Plants vs. Zombies. Let's see. Okay, so starting in this level we're going to have football zombies. Which are a lot more difficult than other zombies we've encountered. They are tough, somewhere between like Conehead, maybe even Buckethead level tough. And they're very fast as well. So we're going to make good use of our Hypno Shrooms on them in this level. Okay, we'll do Sun Shroom, Puff Shroom. Oh, I remember in between videos of these Fume Shrooms. The other thing that's good about them, besides passing through screen doors, is that their attacks, unlike other plants that we've seen so far, can actually do splash damage. So that's pretty nice, but let's see. I'm definitely going to use those, and I have 3 more slots. 2 of them are going to be these. Let's see. I think since we have the football zombies, I'm going to go with walnuts here, just in case I need to use them. I like that cease to exist. I don't know if I've ever noticed that tombstone before. This would have been a good Halloween game to play. I just realized that. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't really do anything Halloween themed this year. I might do that next year. I don't know. Instead of doing shorter themed Let's Plays, like I've seen some other channels do, I'm kind of just trying to stick to more, like, long-term, like, hey, this is what's going on my channel right now, kind of more that style. I don't know. I want to finish pretty much every game I start on here. That's going to be my goal for sure. I can't promise that that'll actually be the case. And I won't do that because Lord knows I've made promises like that on, like, I don't know, other channels, I guess, or like not even channels, just other things in the past have been like, oh, I'm going to, like, God, I don't even want to talk about this, but a couple of years ago, I started to get really back into poetry again. I love writing poetry. Well, most of the time, anyway. I don't know. It kind of goes in waves for me, to be quite honest. But, and a few years ago, I had this huge kick of like, oh, I'm going to write poems every single day, and I'll buy a website, and I'll publish my poems there, and then I'll update that like so many times a week. And I made all these, and I did it. I bought the domain, I made all these claims, and, yeah, none of that ever came to fruition. I uploaded my initial batch of poems, updated it maybe once or twice after that, and then never again. Because it felt like too big of a project, and I felt like I dug myself in too big of a hole making those promises. So, I will try to finish games on this channel. I would like to finish games on this channel. But I will not make any promises that will always be the case. Lord knows Animal Crossing. Well, and that's why I made that a Let's Mess Around on. But Lord knows Animal Crossing I haven't uploaded or recorded in forever. The funny thing is, too, because, okay, here's a football player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this guy come out a little bit. And then I'm going to use a Hypno Shroom on him. Actually, I can just put it right there. And there, yeah, you see he takes one bite and now he starts to run the other way. So that's really nice. Worst case scenario, it's just 75 stun single target removal. But then if any other zombies are coming behind him, he would have started to eat his way through them too. But yeah, I was going to say Animal Crossing. Like, I actually have 4 videos, because right now I think I only have 6 parts uploaded of Animal Crossing at the moment, but I actually have episodes 7 through 10, like, sitting here on my computer, just waiting to be edited. I never did edit them. And now I feel like I've hit a point where, like, it's been so long since I recorded them that, I don't know, I guess that's not that big of a deal. I was going to say where it's been so long since I've recorded them that I feel like I can't upload them now. But, because I think I did a little bit of vlogging that's like way, irrelevant isn't the right word. That's like way outdated by now. Like I think that was the point, I think at some point in that video I was talking about like my job after I just started it, like that week. So, oh well, it's not a big deal either way. I also don't know why I'm talking like this. Stupid thing I'm doing, I guess. Okay, we got another football zombie here, so I'll go and throw out the Hypno Shroom. Because even with the Snow Pea, I still don't trust them to get all the way... I still don't trust them to kill that football player, even with the Snow Pea. It's also nice, you'll probably notice that your plants actually won't fire on a zombie that's under your control. Okay, here we go. Now, this is a really powerful mushroom. This is the Scaredy Shroom, if I remember right. Yep. So this is basically a regular pea shooter, but it only costs 25 sun instead of 100. The catch is that when enemies get close to it, I believe within 1 or 2 tiles or squares of it, it'll hide under its cap, and then it won't shoot anymore. But I mean, as long as you plant them in the back, that's fine. Nobody will reach them anyway. So I like to use these a lot, just because, again, like, for 100 sun, a regular pea shooter is meh. But when it only costs 25 sun, ooh, excuse me, that's a lot more powerful. Looks like we got screen door zombies, so I will bring fume shrooms. And then I'll bring cherry bombs for backup. I usually always like to have cherry bombs on me just in case things start to go bad. You know what? I shouldn't have planted him here, but it's really not that big of a deal. Now I could go. Yeah. Excuse me, got a hair in my mouth. I could plant a fume. I could have planted a fume shroom, but I really want to get the sun shrooms out first.
The zombies are coming.
Yeah, I'll go and put that guy there. Yeah, I really gotta get back to that Animal Crossing. I do actually kind of want to play it a little bit more. Because I don't think I ever even got the fishing rod in my Let's Play. Or Let's Mess Around on, rather. I know in my home fun file I did, but I haven't even played it, like, for fun in a while, honestly. I'm still super hyped for the Switch Animal Crossing. I would really like to get a capture card so I can start playing more console games on this channel. Don't ask how I'm playing Animal Crossing without a capture card. It's totally legit and legal. No, I do actually own Animal Crossing, if that makes anyone feel better about that. But yeah, I would like to get a capture card so I can start playing Switch games on the channel. I think that would be really cool. If anyone knows a good capture card for a decent price, let me know. I'm not even necessarily looking for a very high quality one, as I am definitely, we'll say on a budget. No. I mean, I am, but I'm not actually that sad about it. No, that's just like how I've always lived my life, is on a budget, really. Well, I don't know about always. Like, I'll admit some members of my family, let's say that, are pretty well off. Not pretty well. Oh god, I feel like a douchebag just bringing this up at all. I'll put it this way. This is what I tell people. My family is well off. I am not necessarily as well off. Actually, I'm not nearly as well off, to be honest, but... Because I don't know, people always assume that, like, if your family makes good money, then that means you have access to good money, too, and it's like, no, that's definitely not the case for me. I mean, it's not like my family outright refuses to help me out. Lord knows they've helped me out with bills and payments that I had trouble making in the past, but I'm not gonna, like, go to them and just ask for money on a regular basis. Not when I'm perfectly capable of making my own money. Even if it's not as much as, like, other family members would make, it's still... Ooh, that's a gem. It's worth 1,000 gold. But yeah, even if I don't make as much as like my other family members would make, it's like, I don't know. I feel weird just talking about this at all, so I'm just gonna stop. Yeah, speaking of money, you see you make a nice bit of money off of these gravestones here. That's why I like picking the grave busters. They're definitely not a very necessary plant. If you're finding yourself struggling trying to use the same setups I am with the game, then I would 100% say that the grave buster is what you should take out first for something else useful. But, oh, I need to put in fume shrooms at some point, don't I? I can worry about that here in a bit. But yeah, I would say if you're having trouble using a similar setup as mine, then try taking out the grave buster for something like a walnut, maybe. Or like, I don't know, maybe some... What can I think of what they're called? Potato mines, that's it. Those might help you buy a little bit more time. Oh, why did I do that? There's one up here. Okay. I think I'm gonna start replacing these with fume shrooms now. This is how I like to do it in later levels. Like, I'll start off by just putting out a bunch of puff shrooms, and I'll even still continue to put them out as the level goes on. But then just slowly, gradually replacing them with mushrooms that cost more. Okay, here's a football zombie. Let's let him get out a little bit, and then, yeah. Yeah, you see how quickly he eats through regular zombies? Like, that's insane. You definitely want to turn those football players as soon as you can. And here we have another new mushroom, the chill shroom. This will apply a freeze effect to the entire field, but it's more than just a regular freeze effect like with the pea shooters, the stow peas rather. This will actually freeze the zombies in place for a little bit, and then they'll still have the freeze status. Again, it's all zombies on the board, as the game says there. And at 75 stun, it's not that bad of a deal. I tend really not to use it. Okay, here's the dancing zombies here. These guys can be a real pain, but they're actually pretty easy to get with the Hypno Shroom. Basically, what these guys will do is they'll dance in place, and then they'll summon 4 zombies all around them, basically in the 4 cardinal directions around them. But here's the thing. If you hit them with a Hypno Shroom at the right time, which I do still have a little bit trouble with this timing, but if you hit them with the Hypno Shroom at the right time, it'll turn not only the dancing zombie, but all of the zombies that it summons on your side, which is really, really nice. No screen door zombies here. But yeah, they give you the ice shroom before this level, before they introduce the dancing zombies, so that way you can have a moment to deal with all the zombies it summons. And I guess we'll just take cherry bombs then. I'll go ahead and use them for this level. I typically don't use shell shrooms though. They are alright, but they are not that great. Not that great. Every time I see a plant light up, I always want to just grab it right away, but you gotta show a little bit of restraint. Oops, well, that works. But yeah, now I'm starting to put my puff shrooms out here so that I can lay down my scaredy shrooms in this column right here. In fact, I can just put one right here. Because yeah, as you can see, he'll shoot all the way down the lane, which is really, really nice. Okay, now that we got all those out, we can start working on our grave busters here. Ooh, here we go. This is a dancing zombie right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a chill shroom, actually, just to freeze them all in place. Yeah, because as you can see, he summoned 4 zombies around him. Which can be a little bit tough to deal with, but it's really not that... Oh, yeah, he'll continue to summon more, though, is the problem. Shoot, let me do this. And then I'm going to lay down a Hypno Shroom on this square. Okay, he's dead. Never mind. We're good. So yeah, they might seem a little bit overwhelming at first, but as you can see, they go down easily enough. It's really not that big of a deal. Oh, and by the way, when I said getting the timing down to get all the zombies under your control, I mostly meant for the first wave of them. Because even if, like, the subsequent waves aren't necessarily under your control, or rather, what am I saying? Even if the first wave isn't under your control, any subsequent waves will be. Yeah, see, I missed the timing on that one, and now he's just the only one under my control there. So let me go throw out another chill shroom here. Get everyone stopped. Go and eat this last grave for a little bit more money, and then we should be good for the rest of the level. Oh wait, we have one more grave here. And there we go. With that, we get the Doom Shroom, which I don't really ever use, honestly. So the Doom Shroom destroys a large area, but leaves a crater in its wake. So basically what that means is that the Doom Shroom is kind of like a cherry bomb, except it's got a larger radius. I think it'll go, like... I don't exactly remember what the radius is. I just know that it's larger than the cherry bomb. Like a good bit larger. It's not the entire screen, but it's honestly pretty close. But whatever square you put it on, you won't be able... It'll leave a crater. So you won't be able to use it for a little while after you plant there. Okay, we have screen door zombies, so I'll take the Fume Shroom. And then we'll take a Doom Shroom instead of a cherry bomb this level just to show it off. Just trying to think if I have anything else to vlog about. I was doing so good in that last video and earlier in this one, just talking about random stuff. I don't know. I guess I could always ask the standard, how's everybody doing today? It is now November 1st. I'm doing pretty good. I really need to stop saying the dates in videos, though. Although I think these will go up relatively soon, so I'm not really that worried about it. It's not going to be like Stardew Valley was for a while, where I was saying the date and then uploading the video like a month and a half later. But yeah, I'm not doing too badly myself. This is my second of 2 days off. And, well, we'll see about... Well, okay, so basically I was scheduled for another overnight shift tonight. But earlier this week, I asked my manager, like, hey, can I just not come in for that? Because I have to work the next day. Which, my last overnight shift which was also my first overnight shift, was, I mean, it was pretty fun. It was fine, the shift itself, but coming into work the next day was just like, bleh. Even though I didn't have to come in until 2 p.m., and I got home at like 3 a.m., so, I mean, I got plenty of sleep, but I was still just like, I was beat. I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because I had drank, like, multiple energy drinks. We don't need any more of those. And normally I don't really ever drink energy drinks. So yeah, to have drank multiple energy drinks, I was just so crashed. Like, it's funny because I don't get hangovers from alcohol, but I 100% had an energy drink hangover the next day. And I mean, it got better as the day went on, but when I first came into my shift, I was just like, ugh, nobody talked to me, nobody tried to interact with me. Just let me sit here and receive items and in peace, in solitude. But, yeah, so I told my boss, like, hey, can I sit this one out since I have to work the next day? And he was totally cool with it, but he hasn't taken me off the schedule. So, I don't know. I might get a call and get asked, like, hey, where are you? But my manager, who I talked to, is going to be there for the overnight shift. So I imagine he can just be like, oh, yeah, Lex isn't coming in. Which would be a little weird for him to say, honestly, because I don't go by Lex in real life. In real life, I normally just go by Alex. Or Lexi, but... Ideally, Lexi to everyone, but at this time, it's Alex to most people, and Lexi to a select few people. Which is why I hedged on this YouTube channel name and just went with Lex. Put that there. And I think on the last wave, I'll just go ahead and show off the Doom Shroom there. Unless I end up needing one. Oh, I should put a Fume Shroom here for this guy. Oh, those screen doors almost gone anyway. Okay, let's try to get this guy. Nope, I didn't do it in time. I was gonna say let's try to get him before he spawns his zombies, but... Oh yeah, I should also note too, I haven't talked about this yet, have I? At the end of November, I'm going to be out of town for a week, so, I think I can schedule videos to upload in the meantime, but if by some chance I don't get that to work, there might not be videos that week. It'll be the last week of November, and it would be that Tuesday through Saturday. I don't remember what the dates are off the top of my head, but, I'm actually going to Atlanta to visit my brother, and my dad, who's flying in from Nebraska, is also going to be there, so... Yeah, we're going to visit him for Thanksgiving, since this is actually going to be my first Thanksgiving where I'll be, like, away from all my immediate family, which is going to be a little bit weird. I don't know. I'm just used to doing family stuff, eating family meals. Nope, again, didn't get him in time. Like I said, the timing for that's weird. You have to already have it laid out, pretty much, but... let me go ahead and show off the Doom Shroom here. Yeah, you can see it affected all 5 rows there. And I think it would have gone out a little bit too, but it's definitely not the whole screen, but you can see it left that crater there as well. So yeah, just so you guys know, for that last week of November, there is a chance I might not have videos out. Again, I still need to look into YouTube's uploader, because I think I should be able to schedule uploads. I'm pretty sure that's a thing you can do. I just haven't messed with it yet, so... Okay, so yeah, this is level 10 here, so we got another, like, auto-scroll kind of level here that you don't use sun for.
Coming.
Wow, 3 zombies right on top of each other. That's unlucky. Yeah, Hypno Shrooms and Doom Shrooms I definitely want to try to save, much like the Cherry Bombs last time. I did kind of jump the gun putting all this stuff in one lane right away. Although I guess it also kind of worked because nothing got to me. Also, it looks like their range is more like 4 squares, not 3 like the puff shrooms. Might go ahead and throw out a chill shroom here in a moment. Guess that'll be fine. Yeah, you can see the shrooms, you get a lot of emergency type items, so you can just kind of stockpile a lot of these up. Okay, football player, I'm gonna put here. The Hypno Shroom rather, I'm gonna put here. I need to get more shrooms. Let's put a nice shroom out. More shrooms. I meant more plants. Although I guess it'd all be mushrooms for this particular level, so... I guess it would be accurate to just say shrooms. Yeah, as you can see, this is all easy enough. I've got so much stockpiled here that I'm realistically never going to lose this level. Also, it looks like it's only that last wave that zombies actually come out of the graves. So I haven't seen them do it on any of the mid waves here. We also got a really good bit of money here. I think it's because I'm actually, you know, paying attention to the money drops, unlike I normally do when I play this game. If for some reason they just, like, I don't know if they blend in or what, but I just never see money in this game. Like, I almost missed that one right there. I've probably already missed one. You've probably already seen a piece of money that I've missed. Okay, here I'm going to try a chill shroom and see if I can take this guy out. Oh no, he's got a screen door in front of him. That's not going to happen. Ah, this is going to be tricky. Okay. No, it's not. We'll just throw a Hypno Shroom out. Nice! We got 2 footballers in the same lane. So they'll just eat each other down. And I mean, this one will probably eat through mine because this one took a little bit more damage. By the time he does get through, I can just finish him off really easily. Oh no, wow, mine actually ate through first. That's really surprising. Okay, here I'm just gonna spam ice shrooms because I've got so many. I just need to clear out this space. I'm still gonna have to use a hypno shroom on this guy though. These dancing zombies, by the way, fun little trivia fact, because this game actually came out before Michael Jackson passed away. They used to be Michael Jackson zombies, but then, yeah, when he passed away, they decided to change them just generic dancing zombies, which I always thought it was cool, too. They do a thriller dance. I always really liked that, but I suppose in the interest of being tasteful, or whatever, I say, they decided to get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a lot of the zombies to come out here. And then lay down a freeze. And let's just use a Doom Shroom to finish them all off. There we go. And with that, we get the Lily Pad, which, wonder what's gonna be happening in the next level. Lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. Well, we'll have to see what that means next time on Let's Play more Plants vs. Zombies. This is Hexlex, signing out. Have a good day.